base with her. She survived the tunnel experiment this morning. Right, our poll, 4-week suspension for Sonny Bill Williams. Fair or not? What are the people saying, Mark?
There are people saying that it was pretty fair. 66% of people are saying, yeah, fine. 4 weeks is good as gold.
66-34. There we go. Thank you for that, Mark. Right, whether you're a working parent or you're doing the hard yards at home, school holidays are the stuff of nightmares for us parents. So thankfully, our go-to girl, Natalie Cutler-Welsh, is here with some helpful tips. And the call goes like this, Natalie. They're a few days away. Please help. What have you got for us?
I think the main thing is for a lot of parents, we're so overscheduled. I think it's just go with the flow. And I think the plan is no plan. For the parents at home, like, don't feel like you have to whisk them away here and there. Allow them to just be at home.
It's okay to grab the duvet and jump in front of the telly. Is it some slow time?
Yeah. Instead of go time, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so if you want go time, though, if you want to go and do things, what do we do?
Well, I think there is a lot of free stuff. I mean, regardless of where people live, there is free stuff that they can get out and do. Obviously, I think here in Auckland, the skating rink, I'm not sure if that's free, but that's a cool thing to do during this season. And for working parents, though, I think a lot of people are obviously feeling guilty. So I say ditch the guilt, whatever boat you're in, working or not working, ditch the guilt and go for booking in what I call together time. So if you're working, like, just book in time with your kids. If you've got multiple kids, I think one-on-one time, if you try to get that, would be great. And then hubby time, obviously, if you're working as well, it's easy to be ships in the night.
Oh, sounds busy.
But book in that time. But otherwise, as much as you can, I think go with the flow.
You see, what you're saying is do less. Less is more, actually, is what you're saying, isn't it?
That's one of my quotes, is like, do less and be more. Do less stuff and be more present.
What about putting aside money? Because money's always an issue in school holidays.
It is. So one idea I've got, I'm going to do it this time, actually, is to give each kid, I've got 3, an envelope with the money in it and say, this has to last you 2 weeks. And so if they say, Mummy, can we go to the trampoline park? Or can we go to the movies? I'll be like, yeah, you do the math. So if we go to the movies, there you go. And if you want to get popcorn, add it up.
Brilliant.
And we actually spend that money. I think it teaches them great lessons, because otherwise you can spend so much money.
It is budgeting. On a wet day, bring in the cardboard boxes and create a tunnel system in your lounge. Free, easy and fun.
My son just created a vending machine out of a cardboard box.
Really?
Yeah.
And selling what?
No, just for himself. He puts something in and then he puts the little card in and it pops out.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, isn't it? One more thing. What do we do? Rainy day, cooking, baking.
What we do is I like envelopes, obviously. We have a rainy and sunny envelopes, and then if it's a rainy day, they pick something as lucky dip from the rainy envelope. So this is kind of a plan, but it's a spontaneous plan.
You are a fun mum. Brilliant. Isn't it brilliant?
With all this booking that's going on, I
have an online booking system.
I'd like to advertise for a secretary. I've got a job going for a secretary to do my bookings for me during the school holidays.
Move on. I do love the idea of giving the kids the money. I think that's brilliant, and then they can look after that themselves.
Yeah.
Such a good
nice to see you. Thank you for coming in today.
To see you.
Really appreciate it. Went well, Mark, for you. Okay, we are 90 seconds away from 9 o'clock. Shannon has made it back into the studio from the Waterview Tunnel. Okay, talk me through this very quickly. There was no congestion at all. Were you surprised?
No congestions, 20 times and counting. It was kind of ridiculous, to be honest. I'd never driven in so few traffic at that time of the morning.
But it was such a good idea, wasn't it, to go and test it because of the first day and that sort of thing?
Totally. But does this make it a success or a failure because people don't need the road?
Okay, what we're going to do, we haven't broken this to you yet, but Wednesday apparently is the busy day. So what are you doing Wednesday morning?
Well, I was planning on being here, but maybe I'll be out in the car.
Get ready, go fill up the car, because we're sending you back on Wednesday, maybe not. Hey, thanks, Shannon, for playing ball this morning as well. That is us for today. Amanda and Mark, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Mark, good luck finding your secretary.